Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I will show you how to make this lovely hanging or not hanging flower pot, or you can use it as anything really. It's actually really simple. It's like a granny square stitch. So let's get straight into it. I will be using a 5mm hook and then some yarn. I'm going to be using black, green and white, just for contrast, you know. I'm using Paris by Drops, and I don't know how much I'm going to use because I'm improvising right now. I've got a lovely fake plant here. I need to cover all of this stuff up. We'll get to it right now. All you'll need to know is how to make a magic ring, which if you do not know, then I've got a video on my channel that explains it really easily. And then you need the granny square stitch and making circle. So you're gonna start your magic ring, and now you're gonna do probably like 10 double crochets. So chain 2 first and then do 10 double crochets. And there we go. Now you're gonna close up your magic ring by pulling on the loose strand, just like that. And now I really recommend getting some kind of stitch marker. Just hang on a bit, just normal paper clip. So now you're going to double crochet into that first stitch we made. You can't really see it because I'm using black, but it's here. So you're gonna do the double crochet into that. So 1 and then 2, and I really recommend putting stitch marker into that so you know where your circle begins. Now you're always going to do 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So that was 1 double crochet, and now we need to do the second one into the same stitch. And now you're going to move on to the next stitch, and you're going to do 2 double crochets into that stitch as well. So that's the second one. And now move on to the next one. Again, 2 double crochets to 1 stitch. This is so the circle doesn't all like, you know, like, because if you were not about to do this, then it would end up being like a tiny little pot for just your finger, which, trust me, I've managed to do many times before I learned from my mistakes. So all in all, you should have 20 double crochets out of this row, which might seem like a lot, because it is, but it's just a process, okay? Okie dokie. So now you're gonna take your pot and measure if the circle's big enough. Obviously mine is not. So let's make another row. Start off with a double crochet into that marked stitch. And now you're going to remove the marking and place it to the stitch you just made to mark that stitch. So I just made this stitch, so we're going to pop that in there. Lovely. And now you're going to do another double crochet into that gap because you need 2 double crochets in each. So this row should have 40 double crochets. About to finish off, just like that. So we've got the second row finished. Got a lovely circle. Can always close it up a bit more. It's actually perfect size for my pot now. So let's head on to the next steps. Before we do that, let's do a slip stitch into that marked spot. If your pot is still bigger, then always make another row, and when you finish, just do a slip stitch, take out the stitch marker. You've got your base. Now I'm going to continue my base with some green. Because I will be swapping colours a lot during this project, I really recommend, if you're also swapping colours, not snipping this off, but using a really smart method that really doesn't change the yarn that much. and that is that you just pick up the wool like that. You have to be careful for this not to like go out. You just hold this and you just chain, in this case 2, because we're going to be double crochet. And now you take the black wool and you pull. So when you pull, it like squeezes this in, and it's now become part of the project. It's that simple, really. And then in the end you just snip it off for it to be 100%, but not yet, because we will be using that black again. So now you chain 2 and you're going to double crochet 3 times into 1 stitch, but that chain 2 already counts as 1. So that's 1, 2, and now the third double crochet if you count chains, like that. So you've got 3 like that, and because it's 3 and not 2, then you're going to need to use 3 of these, basically. So that's 1 you used. There's a second stitch, third, so you're crocheting into the third from the one you just made, and you're going to do 3 double crochets into that one. And once again, you're going to do 1, 2, and double crochet into the third, do 3 double crochets into that. And then 1, 2, 3 double crochets into the third. You can already see it kind of starts scrunching up, but that's what we need because now we've got the base and we need it to go like that now. Once again, we've got 3, 1, 2, into the third, and you're going to do that all the way around until you end up here again. So I'll see you when you've got that. So I'm about to finish off the row. Since it won't work out properly, I'm just gonna wing it. So I'm just gonna do it and just do it where you can. Maybe do less of them. Probably just gonna do 2. No, I'm gonna do a third one as well. Just like that. And now you're gonna do a slip stitch between these. No, wait, wrong. You're going to do a slip stitch inside of that stitch, just like that. Now you can already see it slightly like, which is what we need because we need it to be all folded like this. Anyway, it's new row, meaning new colour. So let's get my white, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before, where you basically just use the white to loop through like that, hold the end and chain 2. Now pull on the green to tighten it up, and you're ready to go. So you're going to do the same exact thing, except now you're going to be crocheting into those gaps. So there's a gap here, so I'm going to add 2 double crochets because the chain 2 is already 1 double crochet. Just like that. And now you're going to skip all of that and go in here. And you're going to do that once again all the way around. Good luck. So you see that it like goes the other way, so then into the hole, not into here, no, into the gap, so it like, you know, makes the gap bigger and it doesn't have that line there. So go all the way around. So I finished this row again and I've got this gap, but we aren't doing anything here because we've always skipped that. So just gonna do a double crochet into that top stitch again. Not a double crochet, it's a slip stitch, sorry. Just like that. You can already start to see it curl a lot more, which is what we need because we need it to like grip the pot nicely. You can already see it coming together. Oh my god, I'm excited. Anyway, this is where I will leave you for now, because it's basically you just have to repeat the same thing over and over again. So now I'm just going to take the black, except that the black is already here. So I'm going to take the continuation of the black, as you see it's already connected to it, and do it loosely so it doesn't all like scrunch up or anything, but like loosely take it and do the same thing you've done before, where you just grab it like that and then double crochet, chain 2, not double crochet, pull on the previous color like that, and now just go around it, once again going only into these gaps and always doing 3 double crochets, and do this until it's all the way, show you, so it's already starting to be like this. So we're going to do this pattern all the way until it's like over here, a little below, like around the top. So I finished the 9th row and it fits my pot perfectly. Just like that. Isn't that so adorable? Anyway, let's end this all off by taking some scissors, any scissors, and just snipping it off. There you go. And now I'm gonna flip it around, and you're gonna tie up all those loose ends, and I mean all of them, yes. We don't want any loose stuff going around and destroying the whole thing. Like that, snip that off. And the fact that we did the method where you just, you know, it does give you these horrible lines from the inside, so that's not that great, but it does mean that you've only got a few loose ends to tie up at the end, which I think is worth it. You can always add a strap to this, just like crochet it, and over here, and like that, to have a hanging pot, which would probably be extremely adorable as well. But this is for us who have no way to hang it up. Otherwise that would be adorable. And now, oh, one more, sorry. It's getting my hopes up. Now the true reveal. Ta-da! Pop this in there, and it's an adorable pot, just like that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This week is very simple, and I'm sorry I haven't been posting, but I'm having a really hard time with school and everything, so don't have enough time to record. Sorry for that. And I hope to see you in some future or past videos if you want. I've got loads of tutorials. And yeah, see you there. Bye!